Hi everyone, it's Michael Citron for another edition of Ask Michael Monday. This is episode 45. I'm excited. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I'm here with April Mondelli. I'm proud to finally have her agree to come on our show. She is an expert interior designer with April Elizabeth Designs. So before we start, I wanted to have April give us a little background information on her business and herself. So tell us a little about yourself. Thank you for coming on too.
Thank you for having me. My name is April Mondelli. My company's name is April Elizabeth Designs. I have a bachelor's degree in interior design, and I've been designing for about 13, 14 years. I have a pretty wide range of experience. I have designed anything from foreclosure renovations with investors to commercial design to lots of residences in Parkland. I design a lot of kitchens and baths, and I love designing in Parkland because I live in Parkland, so I understand the lifestyle of my clients in Parkland because that's the lifestyle that I live as well. So basically, with my range of experience, I can pretty much tackle any job that comes to me.
Great. Next question. Explain the process of working with you when clients looking to improve their homes, both remodel jobs and new construction. Just explain the process.
Okay, so if I could divide my residential clients into two categories, especially in Parkland, I would divide them into these two categories. We have the homes in the neighborhoods like Parkland Isles, like Pine Tree Estate, Cypress Head, that Heron Bay, they might be 15, 20 plus years from being built. So those clients of mine are ready to update. They're ready to take their darker, heavier, maybe Tuscan look and update that to a newer, cleaner design. So I have those types of clients. On the other hand, I have the neighborhoods like Watercrest, like Four Seasons, like Mar-a-Lago that are brand new construction. So those clients of mine have the new kitchens, they have the new bathrooms already. So with those clients, we're more doing like the finishing touches. We do, the fun stuff, the wallpapers, the moldings, the furniture, the accessories, the light fixtures. Whereas with my remodel clients, we kind of start with the structure. We're looking at the kitchens, the bathrooms, the flooring, updating the shell, I would say, first and foremost, more than anything. So when I meet with a remodel client, we kind of take a look at when you bought the house, the condition of the house, and more where to put your money that it's best spent for you.
That's great. Explain the latest design concepts that most clients are asking you to help them with in their homes. What are the latest trends, the coolest things that you see on Instagram and everything that people want to do to their homes?
So I love social media. I am constantly seeing what everybody's doing. I'm constantly staying up to date on everything. I would say most importantly, the thing that people are asking me to do, again, it goes back to whether it's remodel or new construction. My remodel clients just want a streamlined, clean looks, clean lines, brighter, more airy looks. My new construction homes, they see a lot of HGTV, they follow the design trends also, so people want to know how to take what they see and put it in their own home. So you have mixed metals. How do you mix silver and gold? Can I mix like a brushed nickel fixture and a gold fixture? What colors are everybody doing? You see a lot of gray.
Sure.
So is gray still in style? Is gray a trend? Is gray going out of style? So what can we do to maybe bring some of that in, but not all completely gray, or maybe something totally separate than gray? So all of those things are things that people are asking me how they can take what they see and bring it all together themselves.
That's great. What are the common rooms in a home that people want to remodel?
So the main rooms that people want to remodel would be, again, kitchens and bathrooms. So the most important rooms in the house that you see when you walk in, it's the kitchens, it's the bathrooms. Everybody hangs out in the kitchen. It's a big job to remodel. So when you're buying a new home, you're selling a home, that's probably the first thing that you want to spend your money on. That's like the wow factor. That's a hard remodel. So if you're buying a house and somebody does that hard work for you, that's a plus. So I do a lot of kitchens, I do a lot of bathrooms. After that, I would say bedrooms. People call me a lot for bedrooms because, again, that's at the end of the day where you spend your time. You want to feel comfortable, you want to relax. So a lot of people tell me they want to feel like they're in a hotel at the end of the day. So what can I do to maybe take what you already have and make it better, make it feel more comfortable? So I do that.
Do you feel the same rooms are the best return on investment if somebody's thinking about remodeling, maybe for resale, or just, hey, I'll live in a house and, enjoy it, but then we'll be able to sell it? What rooms do you feel will get the best return on investment now or into the future?
So I think it's very important when you bought your house. I think it's important if you bought maybe at the height of the market versus owned your home for many years. So that kind of gives you an idea how much equity you have in your house. If you have a good amount of equity and you have an older home, maybe it's okay for you to spend $30,000, $40,000 on a new kitchen because you still have enough equity that you're not overpricing yourself out of your home. You can still make money. If you have maybe not as much equity, then we can take a look at your cabinets if they're in good condition. If your layout works for you, then maybe kind of what we did in your home, we can paint the cabinets, we can change out the countertops, the handles, the light fixtures, the appliances, all those things. So maybe you're spending $15,000 instead of $40,000. So it really depends on when you bought your home, in my opinion, how much money you should put into it. But I also do have clients who maybe they don't have a lot of equity in their home, but they know they're gonna live there for a really long time. And they're like, this is my forever home. I really wanna love it. So even if I spend a little bit more than I know I'm gonna get out of this, I wanna love it while I live here. So if that's the case, then we take it to another level, but I always try to be reasonable with my clients.
Yeah, I always say it's an enjoyment value too that you put on that.
Right.
So how much do you charge? I mean, that's a great question. People, how I introduce you, it's the first question, how much does she charge? Right. So how much do you charge? How do you, when it's either a remodeling project or full-blown, gut?
Mm-hmm. So again, great question. I get this one all the time. I never say I charge this all the time because every job that I do is completely different. Whether it's a remodel, whether it's new construction, whether it's a commercial space, whether it's a residential space, maybe you do need to gut something. Maybe we're just picking out pretty fixtures and furniture. So all those things come into factor for me of how I can price out a job for you. Am I bringing contractors to you? Do you have your own contractors? So that's a project management question. How much time am I going to spend at your house and be involved in this project? And if I'm bringing contractors to you, I'm spending a lot of time on your job. So all those things taken into consideration, I look at all those factors, I try to price out my time, and that's how I come up with a fair price that works for everyone.
So we had our house kind of designed. We went into rooms and redid things, and obviously we had a great experience. And I thought the best thing that you offer, besides just making our house come to life and be modernized right before our eyes, was that we kind of met, and my tastes are not exactly Paula's, but you kind of were in the middle and sometimes played referee. No punches thrown, but it worked out well, that the experience, because as much as we see properties every day, I mean, there was so much light that you came and you picked out the stone for the wall and the countertops and the lighting and the floor. I mean, it was just like every little detail was done, and it was done. And I even posted it on our Facebook page, and you can go to April Elizabeth Designs on Instagram and see an amazing work. And you do a lot of commercial work too that I think is fantastic. So if anybody's out there that has an office that needs to be redesigned to these contemporary levels, it's amazing. Final question, how do people contact you? What's your best contact?
So they can go to my website, www.aprilelizabethdesigns.com. I have links to contact me through that. My email is april@aprilelizabethdesigns.com. I would say that that's really the best way to reach out to me. I do want to point out, I want to put it out there that to design commercial spaces, you do have to be state licensed by the Florida Board of Architecture and Interior Design, which I am. So that is something that I'm super proud of. It took me quite a bit of time to get the college degree, pass all the exams. You have to work for a licensed architect or designer also. So I put in all that time and I earned the right to do that. So
that's great. Maybe one day you'll design our office when we expand a little bit. We're actually here at April's house, and she lives in an amazing property. Paula's sitting off camera, and I can already see that she's getting ideas. So April will be coming over to our house shortly. She is a very busy lady. She's a really expert in the field and does a lot of houses in our city as well as outside. So if you do want somebody that really gives expert advice, is not, a price gouger. She really gave a great service for us, and I would definitely share that with you to go out and give her a call and reach out to her.
We actually have a question that popped up.
Okay.
They were asking, do you do staging as well?
I generally don't. Staging is kind of a specialty on its own. It's not something that I've gotten involved in. You have to rent furniture. So there are staging companies that you can call that do specialize specifically in staging. So I have not been involved in that.
We know a great stagers that we have her on the show. So I appreciate you coming out. Again, this is an amazing house. It gets your juices flowing when you just see this. So if you're looking to make a redesign, you have a lovely house. Thanks for finally coming on. I know Paula had to really pull you to do this. So definitely reach out to us. Thank you so much for watching our 45th episode of Ask Michael Monday. Enjoy the rest of your night with your family, and see you next week for another episode.